I've been an introvert my whole life, and nothing annoyed me more than hearing people telling me that I should go out more, be more social, mingle with people, talk more, or don't be this loner kind of guy. However, I realized just recently actually that there is some truth to this advice after all. But despite this, I did spend my 20s going to parties, going to large social gatherings. I went to concerts. I would even say I was a more outgoing person before. The problem is that all of this didn't feel natural to me at all. I always felt drained after going to social events. To me, there is nothing better than spending my time at my own home, reading a book, playing video games, or just doing my own stuff. I describe my home as my own sovereign kingdom, a place where I can be myself, my authentic self, a place where I don't need to perform, because that is what most people, I would say, like both introverted and extroverted people have to do, is that they have to perform. They have to fit in order to have a successful social life or be accepted into the so-called crowd. So back to what I said earlier about there is some truth in going out of your home. Now, why would a person like me agree with something like that? Like I said, I agree with going out and socialize to some degree at least. Occasionally, I believe it's healthy to leave your home and be open to new experiences. If we apply the kingdom as a metaphor, a kingdom won't survive long when it's isolated. A kingdom needs trade routes, new knowledge, merchants, alliances, and so on in order to thrive and prosper. So applying these into the real life, all humans have a basic social need. Some require more and others less. However, the need is still there. Another reason why you should go out more often, or at least be open to it, is to meet like-minded people. And yes, they are out there, but they are rare to find, and you have to be very specific in the locations you are going to. And who knows, maybe you'll find a genuine friend or even a romantic partner. The point is that you won't find out before you go out. Does that mean saying yes to every social event? Absolutely not. It's about being selective with your time and energy, and most importantly, like I mentioned, choosing the right environments. I call it the art of selective engagement, meaning you only go to places where you are more likely to meet fellow introverts or open-minded people. To give you an example, unless you are a huge Taylor Swift fan, then maybe attending a massive Taylor Swift concert might not be the right choice, for obvious reasons. The music is loud and deafening, and if you combine that with a massive screaming crowd, the chances of meeting a person similar to you are low. For introverts, the better choices would be book clubs, art sessions, cooking courses, language cafes, or gaming conventions, if you're a gamer, that is. Based on my personal experience, people who attend more intellectual or artistic social events tend to be more reflective and curious. They understand the value of deep focus and meaningful discussions. And just to give you another example, I recently went to a few painting courses. Even though I've never done this before, I really enjoyed that. I found the calm and quiet atmosphere very relaxing. You could just focus on your creativity. And besides, I met a lot of genuine people with whom I felt an instant connection with. Like we had a lot of common interests. I think the key here is to be open-minded and be curious for new experiences. I also think that you can strike a good balance between spending time in solitude, doing your own stuff, and every now and then go out. It goes back to what I said about being selective. Consider only going to places or events that you might like. The mistake people make is thinking that socializing is about people. Actually, it isn't. It's about the crowd. People don't drain us. It's being in the wrong environment that drains us. And lastly, and to close this video off, it's very important to have an exit strategy if you find out later down the road that this gathering, this social event isn't for me. Especially if you recognize early on that an event or the people around you are depleting your social battery faster than you expected. For example, if you find yourself sitting among a loud people, struggling to hear the conversations because people are talking loud, they are clinking their glasses, you can't hear your own thoughts, and you realize that the conversations remain strictly surface level and shallow, then you always have the option to just simply walk away. There's nothing wrong about that. I do that all the time. So once I sense the vibe is not correct, it's not for me, I don't even give like an excuse. I just say, okay, I have to leave now. It was nice, but I have to go. So you can just simply leave, and you can always plan your next move from the safety and quiet of your own home. If this resonated with you, if you have any similar experiences, I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.